opportunity. They missed with the shot over the crossbar. Here comes Finley Manning. Stopped at the 18-yard box, and we got a free kick coming up for Team NL. The official called it 20 yards out. Oh. Just like to tell our viewers, we do apologize for the delay as we were getting set up for the broadcast. We were locked out. So everything is fine now and ready to go. First 3 minutes gone by here in this second half. So we are definitely in the early stages. You got to give props to Brian Fisher, our producer. Short kick. That ball gets by. That is Anderson Pritchard. And the ball will be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Nova Scotia. Like I mentioned, you got to give props to Brian Fisher for that quick setup. He is a master of what he does. Also today, games have been cut down from 4 to 3 here at Rocky Stone Memorial Field for the medal games, as with threatening conditions coming in with imminent thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening in the Greater Moncton area. Soccer New Brunswick has made those adjustments, and currently the U16 boys bronze medal game between Newfoundland and Labrador and New Brunswick is currently being played about a kilometer away, and that ball takes a couple hops and a bad bounce, and that ball goes in, but the sideline official takes out the flag, and it is offside against Newfoundland and Labrador on the free kick. Newfoundland and Labrador keeps putting on pressure. That's Ian O'Driscoll. His pass off the foot of Amoa Geke. That ball off the crossbar and booted away by Facey. Corner kick for Newfoundland. Finley Manning. Ball set off the knee and booched away by Van Wyschen. Manning. Amoa Geke, keeping a close eye on him. O'Driscoll sends the ball in the box. One hopper scooped up by Duffus. Duffus rolls the ball over to Facey. O'Driscoll putting pressure on the D. Lead pass. That's Upshaw. Tesfazian. Sioka. Abunza. So just a reminder, viewers, as well, we were talking about, with the imminent weather coming in, that the U16 bronze medal game is currently being played at about a kilometer down the road at Bernice McNaughton High School. A beautiful soccer field behind the high school. It was used as one of the practice facilities for the U15 Women's FIFA World Cup. The bronze medal game that is currently being played there between Newfoundland and Labrador and New Brunswick. We do not have a stream there for that game, so we do apologize for those who wanted to watch that U16 game. But Brian Fisher, once again, the magician that he is going to get a highlight package ready for you over the course of the day, and it'll be put onto 360 Live. So if you guys want to, have a little bit of a highlight package on that on that game, it'll be put on later on in the day. So you got to give props to Brian Fisher. He is a true whiz. while he goes over there, I have to do the commentating and camera. So I gotta pull, a couple of rabbits out of my hat as well. So, but Brian Fisher, he is one of the guys that, when you need something done, he gets it done and is very high quality. Van Wyschen, low kick that goes wide. Nova Scotia now putting on some pressure in the early stages. Glad you can join us all week long. Over the last couple of days, I should say, here on 360 Sports, powered by Bell Alliant, for the 2019 U15, U16 Boys Atlantic Soccer Championships here at Rocky Stone Memorial Field. Also going on is the U15 and U16 girls in the Halifax Regional Municipality. Got to give a shout out to them as well. Last week was the U13 and U14 boys and girls that was in both PEI and Newfoundland. Cornett. Ball in the middle of the field. Foul on the far side. Free kick, Abunza. Ball headed by Upshaw. Tasfazian. Good challenge. Amoa Geke. Over to the far side. That ball is tipped away. Lee. Throw in for Newfoundland and Labrador. They put tons of pressure in the first 4 minutes of this game. Now here they come again. Nice tip pass. Here comes Manning. And Duffus comes out. Sliding save. Throw in for Nova Scotia. When these two teams met on Thursday, Nova Scotia fell 4-2. It was 1-0 after the first half. Newfoundland Labrador got 3 goals in the second 40. Throwing for Team Newfoundland and Labrador. Van Wyschen. Ball off the foot of Tristan Pike. Van Wyschen brings it to midfield. Facey. Van Wyschen to Tesfazian. He'll go over to the far side looking for Moores. Moores put on the brakes. Cuts to the middle. Ball booted away. By Strickland. Battle on the far sidelines. Manning. Free kick coming up for Newfoundland and Labrador. Dylan Alexander. Free kick from 35 yards out. Good kick. That ball goes wide. Duffus keeps the kick short. Abunza. Lee Back to Abunza on the far sidelines. Manning keeping a close eye on him. Afonso. Pike. Dobbin. Pike. Short pass, pressure on him. Upshaw on the near sidelines trying to cut around Pike. Ball will go out of bounds. Goal kick. Tristan Pike. Lead pass. That's Salom. Amoa Geke. Abunza. Sends it to the middle. Van Wyschen. Salom. Salom sends it across inside the box. Booted out. Chance here. Amoa Geke with the left boot. Saved by Harvey. Abunza boots it away. Alexander sends it to the keeper, Harvey. Good kick, headed. Manning trying to get to it. Abunza cuts down the angle. Facey. Good pass by Sioka. Van Wyschen. Upshaw sprinting down the near side. Upshaw. Little tap pass back. Only a maroon jersey. Pike sends it to the near sidelines for O'Driscoll. Pike. Abunza sends it back in with Upshaw offside. Pike. Amoa Geke. Upshaw. Van Wyschen. Van Wyschen with the shot from about 30 yards out. Saved by Harvey. Ball took a quick dive. Abunza. Steven down the middle. Loses the ball. Salom. His pass off the foot of Cornect. Abunza. Tesfazian. Moore's on the far side. Good challenge, Steven. And Mwakeke. Lee. Nice tap off the foot of Upshaw. Ball out of bounds. Alexander sent it out. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Another throw in for Team NS. Good boot by O'Driscoll. Abunza deep in his own zone. Lee. Nova Scotia throwing. Deep on their own side of the pitch. Lee lifted up the back foot. Now, Newfoundland and Labrador can get something going on offense. Most of their big opportunities came in the first 5 minutes of this game. We're nearing the midway mark. Dobbin having a hard time handling the ball. Upshaw with pressure. Over to the far side looking for Moores, but Alexander just tips the ball out. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Lee. Tesfazian. Ball rolls out of bounds. Oh, they'll call it as a foul. Free kick for Newfoundland and Labrador, and Alexander with the boot. Alexander back in on his own side of the pitch. Harvey. Cornect. Throw in coming up for Team NL. Bronze medal game, no score. Nova Scotia, Newfoundland and Labrador. Namoa Geke. Sioka. Facey. Amoa Geke. Abunza. Tesfazian. He's got space in front of him. Closing in quickly is Matthew Cornect. Moores. Amoa Geke. Back to the far side. Foul. Foul is on Newfoundland and Labrador. On the push. Quick boot off the foot. Chance here, Nova Scotia. They send it wide. On the quick kick by Abunza. Upshaw and Saloom involved on the play. The kick from Harvey. Newfoundland and Labrador will make a substitution coming out. Ian O'Driscoll. And Reggie Pike is in. Throw in Nova Scotia. Abunza. Afonso with the ball for Team NL. Moves up, short pass, tipped by Manning. Pike, the shot, and that'll go wide. Goal kick, Nova Scotia. Matthew Cornett with the boot. Duffus with the short kick. Abunza inside his own 18-yard box. Pike putting on some pressure. Tesfazian to Moores. Moores down the far sideline battling with Finley Steven. Throw in Nova Scotia. Newfoundland and Labrador's ball. Jacob Lee, second time being whistled out, lifting up the back foot on the throw-in. Lee, usually a defensive middle by nature, playing right back for the first half. Good defensive play by Abunza, making sure Pike didn't get around, touch the ball to get the ball. Goal kick, Nova Scotia. No score. With a little bit less than 15 minutes to go in the first half. That's in regulation time. Manning, the shot, diving to his right to make the save is Duffus. Facey. His pass off the foot of Manning. Afonso. Steven. Tristan Pike. Ball tipped to the middle for Cornett. Cornett gets by Tesfazian. Ball too long. Moores. But Cornett gets it back. Goes over to the far sidelines. He pushes it down too far out of bounds. Throw in Nova Scotia. Moa Geke. Short pass. Newfoundland Labrador gets it back inside the 18-yard box. The shot scores! Off the hand of Duffus. And in. That is Owen Afonso. Newfoundland and Labrador is on the board. Abunza. Good kick by Duffus. Ball headed down by Alexander. Over on the near side, Salum's got some room. Pushed the ball a little too far. Pike will let it go out of bounds. Goal kick, Newfoundland Labrador. Pike. Off the throw in. Pike lifted up the back foot. Newfoundland Labrador gets the ball back. Moa Geke for Nova Scotia stripped it away. Facey. Ball to midfield off the foot of Alexander Corneck now. Corneck chips it to the far sidelines. Pritchard. Throw in coming up for Newfoundland and Labrador. They lead 1-0 in this bronze medal game. U15s. And we do not have an update as of yet from the U16 bronze medal game between New Brunswick and Newfoundland and Labrador. As soon as we get that, we will let you know. Corner kick for Newfoundland and Labrador. Corner comes out. Afonso, the goal scorer. Over to Tristan Pike. Pike sends the ball in. That's deflected. Reggie Pike. Over to Tristan Pike. Harvey to Alexander. Down the sidelines, that's Bailey. Slipping on the surface. What a foul on the plate on Newfoundland and Labrador. Nova Scotia throw in. Newfoundland and Labrador putting on some more pressure. That ball goes inside the crease area where Duffus slides to make the save. Manning charging in for the ball. Sioka. Nice move to get by Manning. Amoa Geke. Trying to get around a couple of players on the near sidelines. Turns. Finds Van Wyschen. Tesfazian. Good ball control. Amoa Geke. Taps it over to Tesfazian. And that ball tipped by Pike down the far line and out. Corner kick, Nova Scotia. Salum on the corner that gets by, and that's booted away. They call a foul inside the box area. Afonso was the one that got the foot on the ball on the line to try to save the goal. Alexander. Bailey throws the ball in. And the official calls it again. Lifting up the back foot. 4th time in this first half we've seen this. And once again, hit is called. That is a 5th time. Pike gets by the defender. His shot saved. Duffus. Throws it to Salum. Salum finding Upshaw in full sprint. Upshaw. Pass too far for Salum. Amoa Geke to cover. Afonso boots it to the middle of the field. Morse. Van Wyschen, shot blocked. Tesfazian down low. Bad angle shot, that's off of Alexander, and it goes out of bounds. Corner kick for Newfoundland and Labrador. Bouncing ball, put down by Lee. Newfoundland Labrador has some space here. That's Pike. Nice cross pass that gets over the head of the defender, Sioka, but it's picked up by Duffus. Ball thrown to Sioka. Facey. Van Wyschen. Amoa Geke. Facey finds Tesfazian down the middle. That ball's tipped over to the far side. That's Moores. Moores. Long pass over to Upshaw. Upshaw gets the ball inside the box. His shot diving to his right to make the save is Harvey. Ball placed high up. Headed down by Tesfazian. Steven. Cornett. Pritchard. Pritchard has 3 goals in this tournament. 2 of them in the 4-2 win against Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia gets the ball back. Out of bounds. A throw in for Nova Scotia. Tristan Pike to Dobbin. Harvey keeps the ball on the pitch. Takes a couple of steps back. Boots it to past midfield. Nova Scotia gets it back. That's Upshaw. That ball bounces off of his foot. Bailey off of Tesfazian and out of bounds. Throw in. Official's going to talk to Tristan Pike.
Mark up, boys.
Bunza. Salou. Facey. Back to Salou. Salou. Upshot called it. Wanted it. Got it. But good cover by Pike. Reggie Pike now at midfield. Chips it down. Too far for everybody. Duffus easily scoops it up. Inside the 18-yard box. Namoa Geke. Bunza. Facey. Sioka.
Not much time left in half, guys.
And that is halftime here at Rocky Stone Memorial Field. U15 bronze medal. Lone goal scorer in the first 40 minutes. It is Owen Afonso getting the goal. And Newfoundland and Labrador leads 1-0 against Team Nova Scotia. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with second half action here at Rocky Stone Memorial Field with U15 bronze action. Newfoundland and Labrador leading 1-0 against Nova Scotia. And you are watching the 2019 U15 U16 boys soccer boys Atlantic Soccer Championships on 360 Live, powered by Bell Alliant.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.live for more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on these social media sites. Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.
Second half action just started here at Rocky Stone Memorial Field. 1-0 your score between Team Newfoundland and Labrador against Team Nova Scotia. U15 bronze medal action here on 360 Live. Powered by Bell Alliant. Roger Surrett calling the play-by-play. Nova Scotia with the throw-in. That is Adam Kamun. Alexander. Over to the keeper. That's Mark Russell in goal for the second half. Nova Scotia will throw the ball in. Facey. Amoa Geke back to who gets the ball from Facey. Foul on the play. So a yellow card will be given out to Josh Peddle. Short kick by Abunza. Sioka now playing center back. Lead pass over to the far side. That's a sprint for Saloom. And Saloom sends it in cross. And that is caught by Russell. Amoa Geke. Sioka. Trying to go inside, looking for Jennings. Lead pass, that goes to the near sidelines. A sprint for the ball. Can Newfoundland Labrador keep it in? They do. Good rush by Anderson Pritchard. Throw in. Ball booted out of bounds. Another throw in for Newfoundland and Labrador. Ball stripped away. Van Wyschen. Come on. Gets the ball back. Amoa Geke. Ball inside the defensive box. Sioka. Daniel Pike. Sioka. Back to Pike. Jennings. At midfield, that's McNally. Good challenge for the ball. Jennings sends it back to Pike. Daniel Pike. And Reggie Pike for Newfoundland and Labrador on the putting pressure. Sioka. That ball deflected over to the far corner. Good battle here. Ball pushed out by Jones. Chance coming up for Newfoundland and Labrador, but they can't control it. Abunza. High boot. McNally. Held up. Foul on Newfoundland and Labrador. That is on Pritchard. No, they'll say it's against Nova Scotia. U15 gold medal action. At 9:45 a.m. Atlantic time, 10:15 in Newfoundland. New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island. As New Brunswick is undefeated 3-0. PEI, their only blemish was against Team NB, giving up 2 goals in the second half in that 4-3 loss on Thursday. Streaming live on 360 Sports, powered by Bell Alliant. Newfoundland Labrador ball near midfield. Steven. Jones. In the middle, that ball pushed in, and making the save is Connor Burns. Burns boots it to the near side. Ball rolls out of bounds. A throw in here for Newfoundland and Labrador. Nope. No, they'll say it's for Nova Scotia. Good challenge here, Van Wyschen. Also, come on. Newfoundland Labrador gets the ball. That's Pritchard. He's pushed from behind. Free kick. Pritchard has been very quiet here over the last couple of games. He had 3 goals in the first 2. 2 against Nova Scotia. Good kick. Booted away by Facey. Strickland. Abunza. A throw in coming up for Newfoundland and Labrador. Come on. Abunza. Steven. Lead pass for Pike. Too far. Burns. Burns puts it down on the pitch. Line drive kick that's headed down. Amoa Geke on the battles. Brown looking for Jones on the far side. Brown. Salom for Nova Scotia. He's the last one to touch it. Jones. Amoa Geke. Long kick. Headed down. That ball's pushed back on the side of the field in Newfoundland and Labrador. Back over to Russell. Russell keeps it on the ground for Alexander. Pressure put on here by Team Nova Scotia. Jennings. That ball behind McNally. Jones. Lead pass, nice ball, but that's tipped by Abunza. Pike battling for it. Foul on the plate against Pike. "1-0 your score." Owen Afonso getting the goal in the first half. Van Wyschen. Lead pass. Salom sends it high, caught by Russell. Russell, long throw. Steven. Throw in for Newfoundland and Labrador. 10 minutes have gone by in this second half. Newfoundland and Labrador holding on to that 1-0 lead. Another throw in for Team NL. Ball headed to the far back line. Sioka. Short kick to Amoa Geke. Back to Sioka. Sends it to Burns inside the 18-yard box. Over on the near side. Come on. Van Wyschen. He's got a goal in this tournament. McNally down low. Gets the pass. And that's caught by Russell. Nova Scotia pressing here for the equalizer. Russell rolls it to Strickland. Ball booted away on the far side. Amoa Geke for Nova Scotia. Pedal. McNally up. Salum. Throw in here for Nova Scotia. Amoa Geke. Jennings. Ball tipped. Chance here now. Attacking is Newfoundland and Labrador. Jones is looking for Pike. Van Wyschen. Ball booted away by Tristan Pike. Nova Scotia pushing it. Good battle here with Camun. Alexander. Ball out of bounds. No, it didn't go out. Now it does. It's a throw in for Nova Scotia. Amoa Geke, he shoots that one from about 40 yards away, high and over the crossbar. Newfoundland and Labrador keeps the kick short. Short, quick passes, brings the ball up to midfield. Jones looking for Pike down the middle. Sioka just boots the ball away out of bounds. They throw in for Newfoundland and Labrador. Amoa Geke. To the near side.
Oh, come on.
Officials say play on. Alexander. A throw in here for Newfoundland and Labrador. So there's going to be a substitution. Coming out is Anderson Pritchard. 3 goals for Pritchard in this tournament. Ian O'Driscoll in. O'Driscoll played the ball as Facey to the middle of the field. Jennings. Amoa Geke. Alexander boots it away. Headed down by Abunza. Lead pass. Sprinting down is Jones. And Jones gets past Sioka. Ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick. Great effort, though, by Jones. Trying to keep that ball in play. New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island. U15 goal coming up next. Free kick. That's McNally. Salum. Jennings. Pike. Sends it to the middle of the field. Booted away by Petal. Amoa Geke. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Approaching the midway mark. No, they say it'll be a free kick just before the ball went out of bounds. So it'll be Mateo Abunza from 40 yards out on the far end of the pitch. Good kick inside the box. Nova Scotia trying to get the equalizer, but that ball goes wide. Facey took the shot. Nathan Tesfazian into the game. Ball headed to the middle of the field. Here comes Pike. Pike couldn't get a good shot. Easily scooped up by Burns. Daniel Pike. Jones back to Pike. Pike takes a shot. Great save, Burns. Corner kick. Newfoundland's pressure. Gets a shot on goal. Burns comes up big. Jones. Alexander outside the box. Sends it back to the far side, but that's booted away. Tesfazian. Spins around. Van Wyschen. Ball out of bounds, throw in coming up for Nova Scotia. Good throw. Strickland. Alexander, great kick. One hopper picked up by Burns. Ball put down on the ground. Quick kick. Jennings heads it to Pike. Good challenge. Jones. Ball bounces out of bounds. Corner kick. Past the midway mark of the second half. Owen Afonso, the lone goal scorer. Newfoundland Labrador leads 1-0 in this bronze medal game. Low kick. Amoa Geke gets a foot on it. Gets a foot on it again a second time. Strickland sends the ball out of bounds. Foul on the play, though, before. Nova Scotia. Pike couldn't play the ball inside. Substitution for Newfoundland and Labrador. Finley Stephen coming out. Finley Manning in. Amoa Geke gets by one. Looking for some room. Off the foot of Michael Weir, out of bounds. Alfonso. Facey. Over to the near side. That is Camun. Newfoundland Labrador getting something going here. Jones gets to the ball. He's got some space. Lead pass. Looking for Manning. That ball tipped. Good defensive play by Sioka. Come on, keeps the ball in. Inside the field. Ball over to the far sidelines. Strickland. To Weir. Ball blocked, McNally. Chance here. It's Tesfazian. His shot off the crossbar.
Woo! Awesome save.
They say also
Awesome.
it was off the hands of Mark Russell as well. So that makes that save phenomenal. Russell getting high fives from everybody.
Big save, keeper. Let's go, guys.
Adam, come on. Off the corner kick, headed away by Alexander. Pike lobs this one high, caught by Russell. Ball pushed to the near side. Out of bounds. They throw in for Nova Scotia. Come on. Ball booted away by Petal. Jones kept the ball in off the foot of Pike, forcing Sioka's hand to send it out of bounds. Owen Afonso's first goal of the tournament. So far, the lone goal in this bronze medal game. Nova Scotia here. Let's come on. Facey. Ball stripped away by Petal. Short pass. Pike sends it to the middle. It's Jones. Jones didn't get a good shot. Jones would certainly want to get that one back. He was all by his lonesome. Following Newfoundland and Labrador. During their matchup on Thursday, Nova Scotia got 2 late goals to make the game interesting. So let's see if Nova Scotia can put some pressure here in the later stages of the second half to try to get the equalizer. Abunza, his free kick. About 45 yards out, caught by Russell. Russell puts it down, sends it over to the near side. Facey. We'll cut to the middle of the field. Tesfazian got the pass from Kamun. Pike. Looking for Salum. Nice ball. That's tipped. Jones got a lot of speed. Facey. Send the ball out of bounds. Ball sent inside the box, booted out by Facey. Another opportunity here for Newfoundland and Labrador. That ball goes high. Newfoundland and Labrador putting pressure. Janex here for Nova Scotia. Salum. Ball tipped at midfield. Newfoundland Labrador in control. Now Nova Scotia gets it back. Salum looking for McNally. Alexander keeps it on the far sidelines. Great move. Gets by one. Ball tipped. McNally battling for it. Salum there to help out. Ball booted out of bounds. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Adam Kamun on the throw-in. Kamun. Amoa Geke can't keep the ball in bounds. Upshaw in for Amoa Geke. Bring in some more offense on the field. Kick for Jones. Jones gets by the defender, pushes it, shot off the fingertips of Burns and out. Corner kick, Newfoundland and Labrador. Jones's speed creating havoc on that Nova Scotia D. Corner kick. Ball booted down. Nova Scotia gets control and they'll send it up. We're looking for McNally. Lee. Tesfazian nearly tripped up. Brings it down the near sidelines. McNally looking for the give and go that goes behind Tesfazian. Nice ball down the near sidelines. That's O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll gets by one. Can he regain control of the ball? No. Good play by Abunta. Jennings. McNally. Tesfazian. Far side. Nice tip. Looking for Upshaw. Sioka. Pike. Another throw in here for Team Nova Scotia. Pike. Facey. Lots of room in front of him. Come on. Lead pass too far for Jennings. As Russell will let the ball roll out of bounds. Goal kick. O'Driscoll to Pike. Pike. Pass for Jones. Can Jones get the ball in? No. Burns. Jennings. Come on. Ball stripped away. Come on, trying to get the ball back. Good play here. Throw in for Team Nova Scotia. Trailing 1-0. Deep inside the Newfoundland zone. McNally. Jennings. Ball booted up. Takes a hop inside the box. Foul on Nova Scotia. Russell taking the kick. Ball headed up by Reggie Pike. Daniel Pike. Oh, Driscoll. Pike. Trying to chip it over to Jones on the far side. Jones gets a foot on it. Goal kick.
Come on, Blue. Come on, let's go.
Come on. Boots that ball high. Nova Scotia just trying to keep pressing for the equalizer. Trying to go to the near side. Ball booted away once again.
Don't panic, defend. Take a touch.
Throw in for Nova Scotia. Short pass is Van Wyschen. Now Upshaw. Upshaw walks in, but Alexander with the great defensive play. Corner kick. Off the corner, ball headed away by Alexander. So down to injury time. Russell. Upshaw. Pike. Ball sent out of bounds. Throw in Nova Scotia. Sending in everybody on the play. Sioka gets the ball at midfield. Jones putting pressure. Burns. His short kick headed by O'Driscoll.
Don't pass me. He's outside.
This could be Nova Scotia's rush. Abunza. Good block by Pike. Come on. Ball booted deep out of bounds. Ball booted out of bounds once again, this time another a Nova Scotia throw-in. Adam, come on. Abunza. Down low. And it'll be a goal kick. Good play by the Newfoundland defenders.
To the side. That's much better.
And with that boot, Newfoundland and Labrador gets the 1-0 victory and captures the bronze medal in the U15 division of the 2019 Atlantic Soccer Championships. Lone goal scorer in the first half, Owen Afonso. 9:45 a.m. is the approximate time of our U15 gold medal matchup between Team Prince Edward Island and Team New Brunswick. Once again, bronze medal, Newfoundland Labrador, 1-0 is your score against Nova Scotia. And we'll be back in a few moments with gold medal action of the U15 division here at Rocky Stone Memorial Field, and you've been watching the 2019 Atlantic Soccer Championships on 60 Live, powered by Bell Alliance.